Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. Today, we have the Star Wars Mandalorian Boba Fett 1/12 scale plastic model kit from Bandai. Now this is one of the newest Star Wars kits along with Grogu, like I mentioned before in my Grogu video, so please check that video out if you haven't already. Now this is kind of similar to the original Boba Fett model that we got back in 2015, but the version we're looking at is based on the Mandalorian / Book of Boba Fett suit. If you are new to this channel, hit the subscribe button and hit the notification button so you can be notified when I upload a new video. On the front of the box, we get a nice picture of Boba Fett in his new armor based on the Mandalorian show, and you can also see a silhouette of the Mandalorian. We have the nice Bandai Namco logo and the blue Bandai logo at the bottom. It's made in Japan in 2022. And on one side of the box, we get a wording that says, with his customized Mandalorian armor, deadly weaponry, Boba Fett was once regarded as one of the most fearsome and capable bounty hunters in the galaxy. An unaltered genetic clone of his father, bounty hunter Jango Fett, Boba learned combat and martial skills from a young age. Over the course of his career, which included contracts for the Empire and the criminal underworld, he became a legend. Here's some nice images based on the Mandalorian show. We get some nice poses, and we have some fun accessories with this new model kit. Here's one side with some nice artwork of Boba Fett, and on the other side, we have a nice shot of Boba displayed with the Mandalorian model kit if you have the Mandalorian. And here's some more warnings and the UPC. And here's the other side with the same artwork. Now, let's get this open. Okay, we're now going to open this box up, and wow, that's a really big box. We have 4 plastic bags. An assembly instructions guide, and an instruction manual that shows you how to build this model kit all together. Now, let's get everything out of the plastic bags. Okay, so here is everything out of the plastic bags. Now we're going to show you what we need for this model. We need these tweezers, which are not included with this model. Next, we have the main instruction manual. Next, we have the cloth stuff for Boba Fett, a sticker sheet, sprue A that's similar to the original Boba Fett, but with mixed colors. Sprue B, which is similar to Boba Fett with the green. Sprue C, which is similar to the original Boba Fett, but painted black, and one of the parts actually fell out of the sprue. Sprue D with all the new parts for the Boba Fett suit. Sprue E with orange. Sprue F with all the new parts for the new Boba Fett. Sprue G for the brown parts. Sprue H for the green part. Then we have the stand. And last but not least, we have the soft joints, which are rubbery and flexible. So now, let's get building.
As the magic starts to fall
And here is the new Boba Fett, fully assembled. Now the contents you get with this model kit include a Boba Fett action figure, an interchangeable human head, a stand, a holding hand that can hold either the big blaster or the small blaster, and an interchangeable left hand that is open. So let's take a look at the Boba Fett first, and then the fun accessories. Looking at the helmet, you can see that we have really nice detail with the colors and the stickers. And I'm really impressed with what Bandai did with him. We also get this rangefinder, which has the same gimmick as the original Boba Fett model had, where it could go down and up, and it's really cool. And moving down to the neck, it's mainly black, but we have a new piece here, which is his fabric scarf, which is brown. And on the back, we have the really nice jetpack. We had to put on a ton of stickers to make it really detailed, and it looks really nice. And moving down to the body, you can see that we have the green and black on his body, and I really love the armor and detail on it. And moving on to the left arm, you can see that we have some new pieces here. We have some black and the nice yellow, which is from the original Boba Fett, with the really nice Boba Fett symbol on this side. We also have the really nice forearm with the black rocket and silver, and it's really awesome. On the right arm, we have the same wires like the original Boba Fett had, and it's really bendy so that when you bend his right arm, it flexes. Now looking at the belt, it looks really nice with the brown and the gold sticker, which looks really detailed. And next, we have an equipment piece so that we could fit in the small blaster, in which we will show later. And we also have some new pieces on the belt, which are made of a fabric material, which is his brown kilt, and it's really smooth. And moving down to the legs, you can see that we have really nice brown, and we have a dark brown sticker over here, which I really love. And on the bottom, we have some black armor and the yellow knee pad, and there was a really small piece that we had to put in, and I'm really glad that I had put it in without any help. And here's the bottom of the feet. Now let's look at his articulation. The articulation on this figure is really awesome. We have the double jointed head that rotates all the way around. It can tilt side to side like this, and a good amount of up and down. We have some jetpack articulation, which goes up and down a little bit with a little bit of side to side. And the little tips here can actually rotate like this so that we could adjust how he flies. Next, the arms go all the way around, and it's on a ball joint, and we have a nice shoulder pad hinge so that you can extend his arm movement. And it's almost a full T-pose, which is really nice. And we also have a butterfly joint so that you can extend his range of movement. We have a full bicep swivel, a double jointed elbow. His hand rotates all the way around, and it's on a ball joint that tilts side to side and up and down. His waist goes forward and back like this with a little bit of a tilt, and it does rotate almost all the way around. And the legs go that far forward, but if you drop it down like this, it can go forward really far, and this is how much it can go back, and you can make him do the full split as far as his kilt will allow. We have a full thigh swivel, a double jointed knee, and a full ankle rotation that rotates. It goes up and down with beautiful ankle pivot. Now, let's look at the accessories. One of the accessories that this model has is an interchangeable human head. So looking at this head, you can see that it is not painted, and it does look similar to the New Zealand actor Tamura Morrison, the current actor who now plays Boba Fett. So to interchange the head, just basically pop the old Boba Fett head off, then we're just gonna pop this head on, make sure it lines up with the scarf, then just pop it on, and there you go. Oh, and in case you were wondering how this human head articulates, it just basically rotates all the way around with really good side to side, and a good up, and very good down. More accessories that this model has include a few interchangeable hands. So we're just gonna pop this right hand off, and then we'll interchange it with the big blaster arm, and then that's how you do it. To interchange the left hand, just basically pop the fifth hand off, then we'll put it in the open hand, and there you go. We also have a mini blaster that can actually fit in this hand. So basically, just take that little piece off. I'll show you now. Then we're just gonna pop that little piece off. But first, we're gonna have to pop the hand off. Then we're just gonna pop this part off. Take your time, like this. And then it'll easily pop off. Then we'll just take this little blaster here. And then we'll just grab this little peg. Just pop it in. And there you go. Another way that you could fit this small blaster is putting it over here in the holster. So we're just gonna pop that little piece here. Then we're just gonna pop this blaster inside. Then we're just gonna flip it back to normal. Take your time, like this. And then we'll just pop it in like this. And there you go. The final accessory and most important part here is the stand. So to pop it on, just basically look for this hole over here, and it does fit on the left foot. Then we'll just pop it in like this, and there you go. Here's some fun poses for you guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are new to this channel, please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. You can also follow me on my Instagram and Twitter accounts if you would like. And thank you for tuning in to this Boba Fett video, and we'll see you all real soon.